confirmed that Spurs had a much greater offer for him, and he said, no, I want to go to Barcelona. And of course, that move didn't work out so well for the youngster. But like I said, who's going to be available during the transfer market with a very limited amount of funds, with a very limited squad in terms of options going into next season, and also with the president going into his third year, still in a great deal of debt. I mean, if you heard it during the match over in Montjuic earlier today, when Barca were playing and Barca were winning, many were saying Barca yes, Laporta no. So that you start to see that there's a bit of a division within the club at the very top level. Not only that, you start to see Deco start to have a bit of displeasure with what's going on with Laporta and what's going on with Xavi going against him. So we'll see how that relationship goes. So there's a lot of things that we can delve into next season that make Barcelona, well, the usual soap opera. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, look at the record. They only lost one match. I mean, what other argument can we give them? They're one of the best offensive teams, one of the best defensive teams. I mean, there's really not much else to talk about. And like you said, the amount of injuries, the players that have been able to step up, the players that have been contributors. I mean, the biggest thing of it all, you see that this is a team that could have gone into the transfer market with no problem whatsoever and brought in players. No one would have said a thing. Because, well, X, Y, Z, all these players were out for significant periods of time. And if they start bringing in players, no one would have said anything. They didn't. They said, no, what we have is going to pull us through it. And so far it has. When in seasons past, other teams have tried and it doesn't work. It does also talk about how deep Real Madrid is. Maybe not in terms of names if you start going deep into the bench, but players that are very trustworthy, players that have always been worthy and capable of stepping in very dire situations sometimes. Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, like you said, I mean, as far as the relegation race too, I mean, that basically is done and dusted for all intents and purposes too. So, both ends are, basically we're trying to find out who's going to play the Super Cup at this point. Perfect. Thank you. Talk to you soon.